Oh, hey there. Welcome back to another episode of Sunday Model Cars and Coffee. You caught me reading a good book. Everybody's got to have somebody they pray to, right? So today, Model Cars and Coffee, what are we talking about? So we'll go over a little bit of what we got done yesterday. We had a very, very productive day yesterday and a lot of fun. And somewhat been a little bit of emotional as well because sitting here building this stuff, I have not built these race cars and raced these things for a long time, and it's bringing up a lot of good memories, some sad memories as well. I've lost a lot of buddies over the years that we've raced with for many, many years, and again, some people say, well, they're just your friends, they're not your family, and I disagree. So to me, I look at I have multiple families. I try to keep people that are very positive outlook and have a good personality, good soul. You know, they're just good people, right? And you get strong bonds with those people. So I feel I'm very blessed on this fine Sunday for not only my immediate family. I've got a racing family, I have an RC family, and I also have a model car family now. So very blessed. So working on these things kind of brought up some memories, some things that have transpired over the years, some of the jokesters, some of the people that have eventually just got old, or they got sick, or they got killed in a car accident, bringing up a lot of good memories about those people too. And it's going to be a lot of fun to put these things down on the track and go chat with the guys that are still around and doing the hobby. So today we're going to talk about that, and we're also going to show you what we're going to do for a model that we're going to work on today to let's get it done March. And that is a great concept that Paul had kind of came up with for our zombie group build to just kind of give everybody a little push through the month of March. So let's flip this thing around, get through this intro, and we can kind of just go over real quick what we did, and we'll then talk about the model car. So be right back. All right, so we got through that. So let's take a little bit of some coffee here. I'm definitely getting parched from all this rambling. And we'll flip you around here and we'll show you what we've got done so far. All right, so here's the truck. This was the one that we were working on yesterday. As you can see, we're getting ready to mock up the body. We've got the whole chassis together. We're just going to put the 4 holes in it once I get the body positioned, and then it's off to paint. So I'm itching to get started on painting these this week. A lot of people may have not seen what a modern pan car looks like these days, but they're pretty much all carbon fiber. There's tungsten plate underneath this battery. That's basically, this chassis has been routed out. A thin layer of tungsten's in there, and then they put a sticker over the chassis to hold it in there. This is where the battery position would go. Your receiver, your steering servo. We have a transponder underneath the left control arm, because we try to keep all your weight on your left side. So a lot of people are wondering, well, what was the big change? For me, the big change on this car was one, to go back to this hobby wing speed controller, but the shock brace here, that changed down here, this carbon fiber piece. I showed that in the box opening. And then this lower pod plate changed down here, and it has the tabs now to put the the TCR brass slug of weight, so you got some static weight on this left rear, which means a lot. This is just like a spec truck, NAS truck, and this is gonna be a lot of fun. And if people are wondering what's the deal with the striped tires, that is part of the rule package too, is you have to run these spec tires, which they've mandated a certain compound, and for tech reasons it's easier to just put the stripe in there, and everybody knows that you're on the right tire. So we've got that thing lined out. Like I said, we're getting ready to mount that Lexan body on there, and we can start painting. But in the process of that was I had another one that was basically in a kit form that we never completed, and we thrashed on this thing all last night, and we made some serious ground. So we're cutting tires right now. I'll show you that here in a minute. For this car, this is going to be an open, like a modified stock car, and we're going to get this body mounted today as well, so that I can just paint bodies this week for next weekend. So we've got one more tire to cut, and then we've got to put this ESC in place, and we have to solder and wire this all up, and then this one will be pretty much ready to go as well. So we got a lot done in a short period of time, which is extremely exciting. I mean, it's created a heck of a mess, but it's all part of it. So I'll show you. We'll cut this last tire and then we'll get into the model. All right, so let's go back over here. We've got this guy already set up. Basically, when you're racing carpet, you got to true these things, make sure they stay as square as possible. They can wear a little funny, and this is what this machine does, which is really helpful. Also, when they come out of the package, the tires actually are way too big, so you end up cutting them down to a size that you have found. I mean, when you go to a big race, they'll take them down to a bare minimum. They'll run them the one time and then they chuck them. For me, on a club size, I will start them a little bit bigger than, say, a race size, and then that way there you can go and just slowly let them wear down and get a little more life out of them for a club level. And you can see here, this tire has been run before, and you can see that highlighted spot there. See that? Where she's a little out of round, which that happens. You got a spot right there as well. So we're gonna give this thing just a little bit more, because I try to keep the staggers all set. So this tire here is my biggest one out of the three that are over there already. So for how I run the stagger, we're gonna turn that down. We'll cut it again, and we're gonna let that thing do its job. And basically that's it for this segment of the RC stuff. So let's flip this camera around and get into what model we're gonna do. All right, now let's talk about this guy. So this here was my 72-hour AMC Thanksgiving group build, and we did not get it done. The car was turning out really well, and so I just didn't want to push it. It's you know, sometimes they say that these things speak to you, and that's true. So to me, I felt, okay, I'm not going to push it. Things were turning out really good. Let's you know, just try and put our best foot forward. We're not going to deviate away from the original plan, but definitely we'll have some more time here to wire up the motor. We decided to 3D print a motor for it since we got time, and we can just make this thing the way that we envision it. So now it's a zombie build, and Paul said to me the other day, he goes, what do you think about us doing some promotional thing for March for the zombie build? And I'm like, yeah, it's a great idea. So he come up with this let's get it done March, and this is going to be one that I want done for March. I need this thing done this month to take to a model show in April. So this is a great candidate for the zombie group build and the whole let's get it done March. And it's kind of a spin-off to what Tim Brown was doing on his YouTube or his Facebook page with the Finish It Up February. So I'm sure there's other people that may have not been able to finish up their stuff from Tim Brown's Finish It Up February. And so we have this zombie group build that's been going on for a little over a year now. To me, I think it's been great success. And we're just going to add to the Let's Get It Done March to keep this month going and do it. So we're going to finish up this. This is the Cornet. We've got it all cleared. Decals are on. We've got a little bit of wet sanding to do here. There's some dirt in the trunk. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have wet sanded it, but like I said, the paint turned out really good. The color turned out good. It was a little bit of a mixture that we did here to get this this tone between what primer we put underneath it, and it's really good. So I definitely want to take my time. And then so I printed the wheels and tires, and we got them all painted, but I screwed up the rings. So one of them I broke, and I just like, okay, I got to reprint those. And everybody knows that that chrome takes a while, and that's what I ended up. I rushed it. I screwed up the chrome, so I reprinted the rings, refit the rings, and we shot chrome on these. These things I think have been sitting now for about 3 weeks. So we've got new rings ready to go on the wheels. We've got a motor built over there for it. We've got to wire the motor. Reminds me, I need to order some pre-wired distributors. And I figured this is a great candidate for the zombie build and the Let's Get It Done March. So we've got all our interior tub pretty much done. We've got a flock vat. Yeah, it's looking really good. So let's get this thing driven home. This is going to be a great build. So let's turn this camera around and we'll close this video out. Alrighty, so that's gonna do it for this video. Hope you're all having a great Sunday. I know I'm gonna have another good Sunday. I had a very good yesterday, Saturday. So today we're gonna get this other tire mounted. We're gonna start wiring up that speed controller, do a little soldering action, and then get those body locations pointed out on those bodies, and we can start doing those things later tonight. So once we have those bodies locations figured out, we're going to get over here on this Cornet. We're going to start wet sanding. We're going to buff out that dirt and get those wheels and tires all glued up. Do a little bit of detail work on the chassis. Maybe we might even have the chassis somewhat together with the wheels and tires on it, which would be really exciting. But like I said, we're not going to rush it. We've got a few weeks left here of the month. But I think this is going to be one that I'm really itching to see done. But very cool. I really want to see this Cornet done. So, and I need it done. So that's going to do it for today. We're working on a little bit of everything. I love that. I love just working on all this different stuff. Really relaxes me. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm very relaxed after yesterday. And we're going to watch some videos. Well, today, right now, I'll show you real quick. We are watching the PRW carpet race. We've got it up on the TV as well. So my buddy Dom is there. That's who makes these chassis, and a bunch of other friends of mine that I've met over the years as well. So really cool to sit and watch that. Get some wrenching done, and we're gonna get some sanding done as well. This is gonna be a good day. So make it a good day, everybody. Remember, if you like this stuff, please go down there, smash that like button. That helps the algorithm. Give me a subscription if you haven't subbed, and ring that bell if you want more notifications when I post this crap. So as my good buddy Chuck would say, why do you watch this crap? But I definitely appreciate everybody that watches my videos, supports this channel, supports the AMC channel, and all my good buddies' channels, Joe, Paul, Bruce. The list is long. Larry, there's just a lot of them. There's just a lot of them. Chet, Kenny. I mean, I could go all day. So See you on the next one, everybody. Peace out.